A lower tax rate in St. Lawrence County for property owners, but the tax levy goes up. A look into St. Lawrence County's proposed budget tonight. It totals $334 million. That tax rate at $6.65 per $1,000 of assessed value. That's a 4.5% drop from last year. The owner of a $100,000 home would see a tax bill that's $32 less than what it was for this current year. Remember, though, some properties in the county have been reassessed. Many properties, so property is worth more. The tax levy, the amount the county relies on from the taxpayer, that's going up, though, by $6 million. But the county sees itself in a better financial position than what it did a decade ago when it found itself on a state list, and that's a list it didn't want to be on. Here's 7 News reporter Thomas Caffarella.
Financially, a decade ago, St. Lawrence County was one of the most, quote, significantly distressed, unquote, counties in New York. But today, County Administrator Ruth Doyle says things have gotten better. For 2026, Doyle will use $5 million of the county's $76 million fund balance, or savings account. In her first budget in 2015, she says the county had no savings at all.
It was depleted. We were borrowing at that time $10 million from issuing revenue anticipation notes. So it was money that was owed either from the state or the federal government.
Over the last 10 years, Doyle says the creation of a fund balance policy and putting aside money for specific projects have helped build up its savings.
And it was really 18-19 where we tried to continue to reduce, and then we were actually able to come out with a budget that said we're not planning to borrow anymore. So because we had established reserves, because our fund balance started to improve, we were able to stop borrowing.
And with having more savings, the county reaps rewards. Doyle says it has allowed the county to pave more roads and for other multi-million-dollar projects to happen, including the recent public safety complex renovation. And improvements will continue in 2026. $3 million will be spent inside the county courthouse, which includes turning unused space into a new family court. The county is also building more radio towers for emergency services.
There are many dead zones we all know on our own cell phones, but certainly for emergency responders.
Doyle says the 2026 budget was complicated to craft due to program funding uncertainty at the state and federal levels. Thomas Caffarella, 7 News.